Stave is one of the most popular rivers in Region 2. When it comes to salmon fishing, a lot of people think it's all about chum fishing at Stave. Well, I do see a point in there, because the number of chum salmon are way higher compared to any other fish in the river during the fall season at Stave River. However, with the low return of chum salmon over the last few years, and a complete closure of chum salmon fishing across all rivers in Region 2, I set up myself for a goal to catch my first coho at Stave River. It was September 16th and my first time ever out on Stave. With the main access being shut down due to the dam construction, I wanted to get a head start and look for the pools and the riffles that I prefer to fish. Being such a small river, I got a decent understanding of what the water looks like. In the process, I even got lost for a minute. To my surprise, I did not see even one fisherman that day. Well, I did not see any fish either. But with all this scoping and scouting, I was all prepared for my adventures. For me, Stave is an after-work, last light fishery. Since my place is only about a 10-minute drive from the river, I was lucky enough to go out fishing on several occasions between September 16th and September 27th. I wasn't catching anything, but just the feeling of being out there was enough to get me going. During the third week of September, I occasionally saw a couple fish. Things started to heat up during the last week of September. The fish started moving in, and so did the anglers. In no way I'm trying to encourage fishing for chum on this river. But with the regulations allowing me to fish here and chum being so abundant, it was hard to keep them off.
Not running.
But any day that I hooked into a chum, I tried my best to handle them as safely as possible. And I even called it a day even after one chum.
Stop acting. Definitely need a waiter. I think I'm leaving too. Look at this, it's a mess. No.
For the people that already know me, they might know how much I love twitching jigs. But to avoid any accidental snagging of chum salmon, I completely ditched jigs. Well, I think it kind of worked in my favor. Whatever it was got away. Until this day, I'm still wondering if this was a chum or a coho. What do you guys think? With my curiosity peaking, I tried to get back one more of whatever it was, but I think I had used up all of my luck bar that day. On this particular day, I just wanted to stay back home and rest, but that would have meant one less chance of hooking into a coho. That massive chum straightened my hook out, and to me, that was a decent enough excuse to call it a day. It was October 17th today, which meant more fish, which meant more fishermen, and you know what happens when irresponsible fishermen show up on the river. There was someone so confident that he thought he would catch a keeper that day, and even got a fish bag. But I think he did not have the confidence to take an empty bag back home. To me, it was a day well spent, and I think the fish gods were watching over me, because the next day was my lucky day. October 22nd. The weather was just perfect. Water was nice and calm, and with the beautiful sound of nature, it was such an immersive experience that day. Just a quick message to any new anglers that are watching me. Never ever drag a fish onto the shore until and unless you're 100% sure what it is. In my case, I knew what I was doing.
There you go. Yo, look at this! Yeah! That's my favorite song. You should go try with her. Yeah, Coho. I know. You should go try with her. I only came here to tell you that. I'll show you, like, there's a small trail down there. On the small, just right over there, in front of you. Oh, the baitcaster? Yeah, yeah. I can keep this one as well if you want. First ever stave Coho? Probably about 8 pounds. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say 8.
8?
Yeah,
Yeah, decent 8.
And beautifully clear. Just a super clean coho.
And a hen too, so I'll get a lot of eggs in there.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she's a beautiful fish. Big. Yeah. That's a big, clean coho.
10 times out on the river, finally it paid off. So I only had 15 minutes to fish today. And then look at this.
Yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that. First big coho I've seen this year.
Yeah.
There we go. Is that good? Can I show?
Oh yeah, that should be fine.
Oh, okay, sounds good. There we go.
Hey. Yeah, it is.
And finally, I was able to catch my first silver at Stave River. Luckily, it also happened to be a hatchery. I was able to accomplish my goal, but this is not the end. I'll be back for more silver. And as I always say, stay tuned for more adventures.